Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today we have Game 3 of the 3-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays at Exhibition Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today is Jack Morris, whose record is 1-0 with a 0 ERA. And pitching for the Toronto Blue Jays today is Luis Leal, whose record is 0-1 with a 4.26 ERA. And so we keep the streak alive with a 7-5 victory yesterday. We had to fight back. We were down 5-2, and then we came back, scored 3 runs late in the ball game, and went on to win in the 11th inning on a sac fly from Sweet Lou Whitaker. And Tom Filer got the start for us yesterday. He wasn't very good. Couldn't get through 5. The long list of lefties in the Blue Jay lineup tore him apart the second time through. And I'm excited to see what happens in today's game with Jack Morris on the mound. More left-handed batters, more left-handed home runs. And we will see if we can do consecutive series sweeps. We do have Jack Morris on the mound. As I mentioned, the current Blue Jay lineup is only batting .235 against him. And also, we're going to miss 2 righties from the lineup. Dave Smith and Tom Hume both had to go longer than I'd like to have them go. And so they're going to need the day off today. Maybe if we're stuck, we'll go to maybe Dave Smith. But otherwise, hopefully we'll just get another long outing from Jack Morris today. Here's our lineup versus Luis Leal. We're going to give Mickey Hatcher a break today. We have Hojo in there at third base. Our DH is going to be Gibby back at the DH position. Rickey's back in his normal spot in left field. And Garry Hancock will be out in right. Okay, let's go ahead and do the official Tigers lineup rundown. Batting leadoff, playing second base, is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second in left field is Rickey Henderson. Batting third and DHing is Kirk Gibson. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Eddie Murray. Batting fifth and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting sixth in right field is Garry Hancock. Batting seventh, playing center field is Andre Dawson. Batting eighth at third base is Howard Johnson. And batting ninth at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Let's take a look at Luis Leal. Wow, welcome to the majors. He got 37 starts last year, throwing 257 innings, a 15-15 record, only 126 strikeouts. Opponents batted .287 against him with 4 complete games. Luis Leal was signed as an amateur free agent in 1979 by the Blue Jays, and in his rookie year of 1980, he holds the record for giving up 5 consecutive hits to start a ball game. He pitched for 5 seasons for the Blue Jays, was a pretty decent pitcher until his final year in 1985 when the wheels kind of came off. And he finished the season with an ERA well over 5. The Blue Jays traded him to Atlanta for Craig McMurtry in 1986, but he never pitched for them, struggling in the minor leagues, and was out of baseball by 1987 at age 29, I'm sorry. So he is ranked, at the time that he was traded, he was ranked 3rd in Blue Jays history in wins. As you can see here, his fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. His best pitch is his fastball, but it's only rated an 82. His slider's below average, and he's got a curve and changeup, which is not particularly good either. Overall rating is an 80. Doesn't go to arbitration until next season. Okay, there is the Blue Jays defensive alignment. They do have Geno Petralli back in there at catcher today. And otherwise, the lineup is the same. Pardon me. So let's go ahead and get today's game started. We got Sweet Lou leading off.
Play ball!
Here's Lou batting .526 with 2 home runs. As a lefty, he's got to love batting in this stadium as he lines up to center field. I want to thank World's Worst Gamer for coming through and reminding me that it was a turf field in Exhibition Stadium back in 1983. So one down. Here's Rickey Henderson. Henderson strikes out. Got the little Pac-Man sound effect. All the sound effects are going to be for the home team, right? So if we're in Exhibition Stadium, you're going to hear the rallies or the strikeouts or whatever for when the home team accomplishes something. So in case you didn't know. Kirk Gibson with 2 down sends a fly ball to right center field, and that'll do it. So 1-2-3 inning for Leal. We go to the bottom of the first. Here is the Toronto Blue Jays lineup for today against Jack Morris. Batting leadoff, playing center field, is Omar Moreno. Batting second in right field is Lynn Jones. Batting third in left field is Warren Cromartie. Batting cleanup and DHing is Lloyd Moseby. Batting fifth and catching is Geno Petralli. Batting sixth, playing first base, is Tim Corcoran. Batting seventh at third base is Paul Dade. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, is Steve Davis. And batting ninth, playing second base, is Garth Orge. Jack's on the mound, had a really good start. We're a little concerned. I gave him that splitter. He does have a splitter, and I gave it to him at a rated as a 90. It's actually showing a 93. And so he went 8 innings, giving up 1 hit, 5 walks, though, in that first start. And I'm just hoping that without costing us the win, I hope he starts to balance out, and then I'll feel a little bit better about making that a proper adjustment for the Tigers ace. You know the record from last year. He was a 500 pitcher. He did get a save. I don't know if we mentioned that, but he came in, got a save in a big, big game that kept us in the playoff hunt last year. And, where would we be without Jack? I'd love to have him, have an ERA around 3.50. That would be a big improvement for him. So we'll see how Jack does today. Also, before we get started, as we take a look here at the Tigers' defensive alignment, I did download the brand new patch that just came out for Baseball Mogul 2022 that corrects that injury issue that we've dealt with for the last 2 days. I've made the adjustments on my end, and then I downloaded the patch. So here's Omar Moreno leading off against Jack Morris. Moreno popping it up on the infield, carrying to the outfield turf. Trammell makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Lynn Jones. Last year batted .298 versus righties. A grounder to Lou, and Lou tosses him out. 2 quick outs for Morris. Warren Cromartie up next with a ground ball to Hojo at third, and he makes the play. So a nice 1-2-3 inning for Morris. We go to the top of the second inning. Here is Eddie Murray leading off in the cleanup role. He's hitting so well, we boosted him up into the lineup, into the cleanup spot, and he repays me by striking out. 2 Ks for Leal. Here's Lance Parrish. The only Tiger did not get a hit yesterday. He went 0 for 6 in the game. And there's a base hit. We know Parrish is only going to be held down for just so long. Base hit for Parrish. Runner on first for Garry Hancock. 4 for 9 on the season with 2 dongs. We'll let Garry Hancock cook. Here we go. Fly ball to left field. Dies on the warning track. Just a loud out. That will bring up Andre Dawson. Batting .250 so far this season, and a base hit to left. So despite this being a lefties stadium, we got 2 hits by right-handers. First and third, 1 down. Here's Howard Johnson. Johnson pinch hit yesterday, got a single. And he lines it to left. It'll get down for a hit. Parrish scores. Dawson goes to third, and the Tigers are on the board, 1-0. Nicely done, Hojo. I wish I could play him every day. There's just no spot for him right now. 2 down. Here's Trammell, first and third. And he drills it to center. Will it get down? It will be caught by Moreno. Little shoestring catch, preventing a mess of an inning there for Toronto. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Detroit. Here's Lloyd Moseby leading off. He's got home runs in back-to-back games. First time facing Morris. Sends a fly ball out to right field. Hancock makes the play. 1 down. Here's Geno Petralli back in the lineup after giving a day off with Ernie Witt having 3 hits yesterday. Ground out to third. And Tim Corcoran, 1 for 12 in his career versus Jack Morris. And another 1-2-3 inning. Oh my gosh. Now I know Toronto's not a good hitting team, but I don't know. Let's just not jinx it, I guess. Here's Lou leading off the third. Rips it down the right field line. Is that going to be 2 up against the wall? There we go. A double for Sweet Lou. His second of the season. 2 doubles, 2 dogs for Lou. He's in scoring position. Let's have Rickey try to hit it to the right side. Hey, good job by Rickey. That'll get Whitaker to third and give Gibby a shot here at least the sac fly. The one thing you can say about Toronto's defense is they are really pretty decent. The outfield is solid, and they all have good arms, so Gibby's going to have to get some good wood. That might get it done with Whitaker on third. He tags up and scores. Good job by Gibby. Sac fly. 2-0 Detroit. Bases are clear now for Murray, and Murray pops it up. First baseman Corcoran makes the catch. Okay, 2-0 Detroit. We're going to the bottom of the third. Morris hasn't given up a hit yet as Dade flies out to left center field. I have never done that before. I've never given a pitcher a pitch. I plan on giving Mike Scott his splitter in the 86 season, and also Tom Candiotti does not have a knuckleball, which he did not learn until the 1985 offseason. So now I don't know if I've done the right thing as Davis pops it up at home plate. Parrish makes the catch. And Iorg hits a fly ball to right. Yeah, I don't want Morris to be completely unbeatable. We're going to the top of the fourth inning. Here's Big Wheel, Lance Parrish. Had a base hit the first time up and a grounder to short. Davis tosses him out. 1 out for Garry Hancock. And a ground ball base hit gets past Corcoran. Another hit for lefty. So we have a runner on first. We're going to hit and run with Hawk. And he goes to right for a base hit. Hancock will take third. And once again, we've got first and third with less than 2 outs. I think we're going to let Hojo take a cut. After all, he's a left-handed bat. He's a switch hitter. He's batting left-handed. So let's see if he can do some real damage here instead of a sac fly. We're up 2. We'll take a shot. And a ground ball to first. Will that be 2? Oh, an error on Corcoran. Run scores. Dawson goes to third. And good things happen when you put the ball in play. Now we will definitely hit and run with Trammell up. First and third, less than 2 outs. And a contact hitter at the plate. Ground ball to third. That should score the run. It does. Dawson scores. And it's 4-0 Detroit. Back to the top of the lineup with Lou. Hojo at second. And Whitaker grounds out to third. A couple more runs on the board. It's 4-0 Detroit. Omar Moreno leading off the inning. And he strikes out Moreno. First K for Morris. One down. Here's Lynn Jones. Ground ball to Trammell. Trammell tosses him out. Okay, 2 quick outs. And then Cromartie pops it up on the infield. And Whitaker makes the catch. Wow. Oh my gosh. I think I might have to get rid of that pitch. Here's Rickey Henderson. Henderson, a ground ball to first. 1 out. Gibby up next. Gibby takes a walk. Doesn't have an extra base hit yet, but he is managing to get on base. We have Gibby on first. 74% chance of stealing. Let's see if we can get Gibby his first stolen base. We're up 4, but it's not even the 5th. We're in the 5th inning. So we're going to give Gibby a shot here at stealing second. And Gibson is safe. That is his first stolen base on the year. So Gibby in scoring position for Murray. Murray's 0 for 2 with a strikeout today. And a base hit to center field. There's run number 5 on the board. 4 innings in a row, the Tigers have scored. And they're keeping Leal in there. He's only got 70 pitches. And another base hit. Parrish single to center. Murray holds it second. And we just keep him moving here. 8 hits for Detroit. Here's Hancock. Oh, he goes to third. That should be a double play. Oh, no! They can only get the first. Get the runner at second. Couldn't turn 2. And it is an opportunity for Dawson here. He's always clutch with the RBI situations. Nope, not this time. Goes down swinging. So, put another one on the board for the Tigers. It's 5-0. Lloyd Moseby leading off the inning. Wow. That ball was a foot outside. And that is 13 consecutive outs for Morris so far. Oh, I did it! As soon as I said it, I jinxed it. Come on. Why? That happens so many times with me. Petralli with a double in the center field. That is first double of the year. It is. First extra base hit for the catcher. Okay, so runner on second. Here's Tim Corcoran. Oh, and Timmy walks. Okay, all right. First and second. 1 out. Paul Dade's up next. Paul Dade's got a home run this season. And a base hit to left. Okay, they're opening up a can here on Morris. Oh, the catcher running has to hold. Probably a smart move, right? With Rickey out there in left field. He's a gold glover. So what we're going to do here, I mean, we're up 5 runs, but we are going to pull third base in. Hojo. Play everybody back for a double play. If it's hit to Hojo, maybe he goes home. Or maybe he starts a triple play. Who knows? We only need 2 outs, though. Here we go. Steve Davis. Oh, he strikes him out. 3 Ks for Morris. And the light-hitting second baseman's up with the bases loaded. He does have 4 hits in his career against Jack Morris. Oh, no. 3-0 count. Oh, he was swinging on a 3-0 count with the bases loaded. A 2-run double for Orange. And it's 5-2. Okay, well, I'm not worried about that pitch anymore. If a crappy second baseman could get a double off Morris with the bases loaded, I'm not going to sweat it. All right, so it is 5-2 now. Still 2 outs. First base is open for Omar Moreno, who's a lefty. We're going to play straight away. No, we're not. We're going to play outfield in. Keep the ball in front of him in case he does get a base hit. Try to prevent Iorg from scoring. And a comebacker to Morris. There we go. All right, so the Blue Jays break through against Morris, who was on fire there for the first 4 innings. We go to the top of the 6th. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. No home runs so far. That is interesting. Player of the game, tough to say. Parrish and Dawson both have 2 hits. Here's Hojo leading off against Luis Leal. And a base hit to left. Or is that going to carry? Oh, it does carry out there to left. And Cromartie makes the catch. There's 1 down. 86 pitches now for Leal. Trammell skies it to right, short right field. Oh, and it's dropped by Iorg. Iorg is giving it back. All right. So, Trammell on first. We're going to let Whitaker swing away. We could hit and run here, but again, a lefty. So, let's see if we can keep that rolling. And there's a ground ball that gets past Corcoran. Is that another double? That's Whitaker's second double of the ball game. And that is his 3rd double on the season. So Whitaker coming out of the gate hot this year. Second and third, 1 down. 9 hits for Detroit. Rickey Henderson up. Oh, he jams Rickey, popping it up to third. Dade makes the catch. And that's going to do it. They're going to yank Leal and bring in Jack Cusick. Who, you might ask? I mean, we've seen this guy a few times. He has been on Toronto this whole time, though, hasn't he? Yeah, so he's already pitched 1 game this season. 2 innings, 3 strikeouts. That's pretty good. But he's got a 12 ERA last year in 10 games, giving up 24 earned runs in 18 innings pitched, 32 hits, more walks than strikeouts. He does have a pretty solid fastball, though. Tops out at 93. His fastball is rated an 88. He's a sad face. And overall rated an 80. I mean, he's actually one of the better relievers on this team. Oh, I did check, and it is Steve Centeni who is the closer. It's not Tobic. So Cusack comes in. He's going to face Kirk Gibson. He must not have a lefty in that bullpen. And he walks him. Bases loaded now for Murray. Murray's 1 for 3 with a ribby. And you know he is going to be taking some serious cuts here. Oh no, 2-2 count. Oh, he gets it. Did he get all of it? Murray, grand salami. 9-2 Detroit on Murray's 3rd home run of the season. Murray's got more home runs in 4 games than he did all last year in 60 games. So this is a comeback year for Murray, and he is a free agent, so maybe that has something to do with it. He's a little bit more focused this year. All of those runs are unearned because of the error by Iorg dropping that pop-up. Parrish hits a slow roller to third. That's the second. Is that the second grand slam this year for a Tigers player? I don't know. Maybe I'm projecting. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 9-2. Morris. I wouldn't mind him getting through these lefties. We only have 1 righty in the bullpen, so actually it would be good to get 1 more inning out of Morris at least. Even if he has to suffer for it a little bit. He's going to strike out Lynn Jones. There's 1 out. Here's Warren Cromartie. If you're not familiar with Cromartie, he was one of the best defensive outfielders in his time. His ratings in this game don't show it. But, man, he had a rifle for an arm. And there's an infield single by Lloyd. Moseby on first. Good speed. Probably not going to steal. Runner first. Oh, and Petralli wears one. Right in the hip. Morris has got to be careful here with Corcoran. 1 swing of the bat will make it a game. He pops it up. Lou makes the catch. Okay. So Morris pitches himself out of that jam. We go to the top of the 7th inning. 9-2 Detroit. Here is Garry Hancock leading off. Hancock 1 for 3 on the day. Making 1 for 4, flying out to center field. 1 out. Dawson strikes out for the second time. 2 down for Hojo. And Johnson strikes out. Nicely done for Cusick. We go to the 7th. Okay, so we want Morris to get through these righties here, and then we'll bring in lefties. Paul Dade leading off. I can't believe that Paul Dade is only 1 for 2 against Morris as he gets a triple. So Dade on third. That run doesn't mean anything. We'll give him that triple. I'm sure that's his first of the year, right? It is. He's got a triple and a home run. Okay, so here's Steve Davis. He's just going to play straight away. Popping it up on the infield. He's going to carry into the foul territory of the first base side. And Murray makes the catch. So 1 down. Here's Iorg. She had 1 big hit today. 2 RBI. Line drive to right. And that'll get Dade in. The number 9 hitter's got 3 RBI. But the bases are empty now for Omar Moreno. Morris had 103 pitches. Oh, you walked Moreno. That's the first time he's been on base today. He's got 3 stolen bases. He can't be running, right? You're down 6 runs. Okay, this is getting a little bit... I feel like this is all set up to get to the left-handers, in which we have to pull Morris now. Good job by Jack. We're going to bring in Kami. No, what are we going to do here? Let's bring in, let's bring in Comstock. My reasoning is we're up 6 runs, and let's give, the worst Comstock could do is put us in a position to bring in Weaver, I guess. So, first and second, we've got Comstock in there to face Warren Cromartie. Batted .218 last year versus lefties. Oh, and he strikes him out. Nicely done. So the Blue Jays get a run on the board. It's 9-3. Top of the 8th. Cusick's still in there. He's got a 64 endurance, so he could go the rest of the ball game. Trammell leading off the 8th inning with a ground out to second. Here's Lou. Lou 2 for 4. And another hit for Lou. I like Lou in the leadoff role. Wow, do we go for 2? Do we go for 2 here? We are up. He's got 2 doubles already. Let's do it. Let's give it. When was the last time a Tiger had 3 doubles in a ball game? We're going for it. Oh, come on, Lou. Thrown out by his former teammate, Lynn Jones. And that is the second out of the inning. And here's Rickey. Rickey's 0 for 5. Wow. All right. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. We're going to have Kami continue to pitch here, starting with Lloyd Moseby. And a base hit to right. 7 hits for the Blue Jays. All of them coming in the last 3+ innings. Runner on first, here's Petralli, and he goes to left. Come on. Let's get 2 here. We're not going to guard the lines. That would be the thing to do if the game was closer. And a 3-run shot. Could anything have been more predictable? That's exactly what happened in the other ball game when the pitcher walked the first 2 lefties and gave up the home run to Corcoran. And now it's 9-6. And we're going to bring in Weaver for the righties. He's the only righty we got. So Comstock, maybe it's time to send him down already. He has been really bad for us. Whereas Weaver has just been incredible now for the past 2 seasons. It's Dade to pop up. There's 1. Here's Steve Davis. Striking him out. 2 outs. And Garth Orge, he brought all his bats today, flying out to left center field. So Weaver comes in, shuts it down. And we might bring in a Rucker for the save with the lefties coming up. Okay, so here's Gibby. I'd feel better if we could get 1 or 2 more runs here. Gibby, 0 for 2. Just has that sac fly earlier. Here's today's hero, Eddie Murray. He had the grand slam. I hope that's enough. As he grounds out to third. And finally, Lance Parrish. Ground ball to short. When will Parrish get his first home run? We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Tigers have a 3-run lead. We're going to bring in Dave Rucker. Mother Rucker coming in to get his third save opportunity. We got a righty mixed in there with Lynn Jones and Omar Moreno leading off. There we go. 1 down. Next up, Lynn Jones. Jones pulls it down the left field line off the wall for a double. Remember, he threw out Whitaker, and the momentum shift, all 3 of those runs scoring last inning. So now we have all these lefties due up in a lefty-dominated ballpark. That run doesn't mean anything, though. Let's focus on the batter here with Warren Cromartie. Cromartie popping it up on the infield. Trammell makes the catch, and we're down to the final out. Could we have a 6-game winning streak? We have Lloyd Moseby up. Moseby 2 for 4. Ground ball to Hoja. Yeah. Oh, no. No. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. That is lame. All right, 1 swing of the bat can tie it up now, and it is, again, a lefty. We have no more righties in the bullpen. So Rucker's got to close this out. Here's Geno Petralli, and he pops it to left. I think Rickey's going to make it. Come on, Rickey. There we go. They try to make us sweat. Instead, it's handshakes, butt slaps, slap his steaks. Tigers win 9-7. Oh, come on. That is crazy. Oh, a huge trade offer here. Minnesota, who absolutely has no one on this team worth trading for, is trying to dump us Mike Hart, or Corey Hart if you're a music fan, Kurt Siebert, and Lenny Fido, whose son pitched for the Tigers. Let's see. For Chuck Carey and Jerry Uger, I mean, that's a definite no. Jerry Uger we could use. I mean, these players both have longer contract extensions going on, and Siebert didn't even bat 200 last year. I know that without even looking. So we're going to say no thanks. And let's take a look at the standings. 6 wins. We have a 2-game lead. Oh, that's the National League. There we go. We have a 2-game lead over Cleveland. Toronto's yet to get a win. And you take a look there at the American League West. We just saw the National League, but there it is again if you want to take a longer gaze. Let's take a look at the headlines. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Mariners scoreless as Halicki throws a shutout. This is from our West Coast journalists. With a 14 strikeout gem. Holy smokes, that's incredible. 6-0 shutout of Seattle, which is a damn good team. That's impressive. Good job by Ed Halicki, who was out of baseball by 1981. But he's still throwing 14 strikeout ball games. Okay, next one. Murray powers Tigers to a 9-7 win. He will be the player of the game today. He had the grand salami, 5 RBI overall. Sweet Lou, good job. This is Clay must have fixed that little snafu where the Tigers would win and then it would tell you everything that the other team, the losing team, did. So that's good. I like that. Okay, and is there another? No, there's not. Let's take a look at the transactions. Dave Steeb gets a 4-year extension from the Blue Jays. That's a smart move. It is a $340,000 deal, so nicely done. And the World Series winning Cincinnati Reds give Charlie Leibrandt an extension at $880,000. That's a 4-year deal. So nicely done there. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe. And if you got some heckles for me, give me some heckles. We'll work them into a ball game. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I don't know how to tell you to do it. I'm just assuming you all know what you're doing out there in the internet world. Look at that. Lou did have 2 doubles. Him getting thrown out at second for the third double. That was kind of a catalyst for the change of momentum. Jack Morris gets a win. He was hittable, and we like to see that. He had 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and now I'm not so worried about that pitch I gave him. Keith Comstock, do we need to send him down? And Dave Rucker gets his 3rd save of the season. Luis Leal pitched well, but he'll take the loss. And that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow as we head back home to Tiger Stadium to face the New York Yankees. Until then, everyone, have a great night.